50 years ago, Wolverine died. So, who is the scarred man driving toward a red horizon? A T-Rex possessed by something dark stalks the desert, skulls pierced by claws, and an old man with trembling knuckles who refuses to draw his sword. This isn't the story of how the world was saved, but of how it was lost, and of the price Logan pays to keep breathing, because he promised not to fight, and so every mile he advances brings him closer to the truth of the night he stopped being Wolverine. If you thought you knew Logan, stay. When you learn why he swore to bury his claws, you'll never see him the same again. The night in the west is no longer sky. It is wounded. Under a red moon, like an alarm, clawed shadows climb the mountain. The forest smells of iron and ancient fear, broken branches, fresh footprints, whispers that are not from the wind. No one patrols, no one rescues. The good guys stopped coming years ago. Here, only the law of those who survive remains, and the silence of those who promise never to return to what it was. Dawn dawns over a rusty country. Twisted poles, dead machinery, a patched-up farm in the middle of the desert. Dust sticks like memory, and in that house lives a man who once had another name. Today, he is a farmer. Yesterday, he was a legend. And the world, divided into fiefdoms, pretends it can go on without heroes. But the desert does not forget. When the bill arrives at its door, we will see how long a promise made with empty hands can endure. A boy wearing a cap explains to Logan that the tractor is broken, parts and grease everywhere. So what do we do? The boy asks. Broken poles, dangling wires. The family can be seen on the porch. Logan, backlit, sits and calculates. There are no easy solutions. What are we going to do, Logan? She insists. Extreme close-up frown. I'll think of something. Dinner time, simple table, everyone weighing in. Ideas for raising money emerge. Logan sets the limit. They won't sell the children's things. The girl holds a gadget/toy, close up in her hands. The decision weighs heavily. If the farm doesn't pay for itself, what is Logan willing to sacrifice before breaking his promise? She looks over her shoulder. Logan tastes the stew and curtly asks her to call the boy for dinner. Close up, 2 profiles. She protests. How can that be fair? The payments failed. The crops aren't enough. It doesn't matter. Tell them they want double next month. They can do whatever they want. They're Bruce Banner's grandchildren, Maureen. Logan steps outside and leans against the fence. The sun sinks like an ember. She leans closer. She mentions Jamie and his curiosity about that device. It wasn't malicious. I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at me. You don't reason with them. If the rent doubles, Logan's peace won't last. 2 days later, on the porch, the boy holds a shotgun. Logan dryly. Put the gun down. Dust on the horizon. A junkyard motorcycle with giant tubs roars forward. Painted cans, banners, dead forgotten, unforgiven. Green skin, crooked smiles. Hulk's gang. Extreme close-up. Logan's jaw tenses. One of them steps forward and stares at him. Wolverine. They came for money and respect. Logan will have to choose. The caravan vomits scrap metal in front of the house. Green jeers, fang-like grins. Logan's fine. A thug leans in inches away. Deaf man. Ready for your beating. A finger in the face. Logan, motionless. The boss smiles broadly. They negotiate their way. Rent, interest, the brothers. A brute grabs him by the neck, bends him against the tub. Ready for punishment, or would you rather I flatten your little farm? Flat to hand, closed fist, knuckles bleed, as if something wants to come out. Silence. A Banner waits for the answer. Will Logan hold on, or break the oath? Banner pounces and punishes. Logan doesn't respond. Well, yes, sir. I'm ready to take a beating. Good. Impact in the mud. Center right. They slam him to the ground. He holds on. Logan, shouts Maureen, looking helpless. They mock. You were dangerous before, Wolverine. Now you don't even fight back. Let's see if you can heal from this. Logan still hasn't pulled out his claws, but the gang isn't finished. Kick, kick. The boy rides shotgun. Let my dad go. The Banners laugh. Funny. Double the price next month. Or everyone pays. Engines running. The band leaves. Family lifts Logan from the floor. Nightfall. A visitor approaches. In the room, Logan is bandaged. Maureen and the children listen. A bearded man with dark glasses inspects the wounds. Punctured lung, slow healing. What do you think? That old friend doesn't just come to ask how you are. The room is dimly lit. The bearded visitor wearing dark glasses sits down. You're the only one who can fix this. The question is what you're willing to do. If you're talking about the rent, we'll have it for the first one. I know they raised it. There were hundreds of us before. Now what? My fighting days are over, Logan. This is a business. I need to take a package to the East Coast. There are territories where even driving isn't possible. I'm looking for a navigator. I pay well, and quite a bit of that rent. What do you say? What kind of business? A delivery job. Is it legal? A smile behind his glasses. Would you ask an old Avenger if he breaks the law? My name is Logan. Him. Of course. Will you accept the trip that might reawaken Wolverine? The next morning, in the corral, the family says goodbye. Logan shakes the visitor's hand. Logan leans toward the boy. Promise me you'll behave. He hugs his daughter tightly. I love you. Me too, Dad. Shot of the red vehicle. Logan looks up. What the hell are you driving? The other proudly replies, my car. I need it for work. And don't even think about touching the radio below sequence. Quick introduction. Yes, it's the Spider Mobile, modified and ready to cross hostile territory. The buggy kicks up a trail of dust. It's fast. Logan dryly. It has to be, as long as it takes us in the right direction. The journey begins. First hurdle, getting out of the first territory alive. The route is marked, from Hulkland, through the Kingpin's realm, past Doom's lair, to the President's headquarters. Red buggy jump. Co-pilot yells, get ready for the ride of your life. Close-up of Logan. 1 mile down, 3,000 to go. Old friend's response, great. If this was the first mile, imagine what awaits on the other side of Doom. Part 2 in the canal.